I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for it.
I got the Lord, I got the Lord, I got the good Lord is going down on me, down on me. I got the Lord, I got the good Lord is going down on me.
Amen. Good Lord going down on me. Yes, friends, thank you so much for joining me this week. Win number 2 is in the books, and I feel righteous, as should you. I think we should go ahead and get right in to our Week 7 recaps. All right, so looking right at it, we got Captain Winky going against Avanti-less. This was a battle of the brothers. Now, Christian here finished off with 124.34, and he got some work done by Mr. Jacobs with the Las Vegas Raiders. Olave and Hopkins both put up 18 points for him, and then Derek Carr, measly 12.54, not much, but even Zeke got some action there with 17.7 points. Now, on the flip side of this, poor Brett, Captain Stinky. No love here. I mean, Jonathan Taylor came back, yeah, but he only got 12 points. Freiermuth got 11.5, and then Matt Ryan crapped out, is now benched pretty much the rest of the season, only 9.92 points, leaving him with only 63.02. Tough loss there, Brett. Great job there, Christian. All right, so we got our Smash team going against Kamar's Fight Club. Now, this was a pretty close matchup for a little bit. Alex obviously finished out with 116.76, and Vic won this matchup with 131.14. Vic took him down with Joe Burrow, 47.24 points. This dude, ice in the veins, man. He is pulling out some points recently. Definitely a nice swing back into form from last year. The beginning of this year was looking pretty abysmal. Mostert got him to over 20 points, and of course, Nick Chubb 17.7, and his defense, the Dolphins, that he picked up 14 points. Now, Aaron Rodgers really kind of let, not only his team down, but also Alex down 14.76 points. Kamara, 14 points himself. And then, Pickett's 15 points. But look at that. The Cowboys with 28 points and still didn't get that W, man. Tough break there, Alex. Great job, Vic. Dr. Football going against the attempted murder victims. John scored 120.92, humbling Mike Grace 98.7. The mighty has fallen. No longer do we have any undefeated teams in our league. All right, so with that being said, Lamar Jackson really let Mike down here. 10.7 points from Lamar Jackson. That sucks. 29.7 points from Austin Eckler. Little tit for tat. Great job. Stevenson, 19.8 points, and not really anything else to speak of. Mark Andrews is one of the other points. 0.4 points, there we go, from Mark Andrews. Like, coming off that hip injury, they should have even brought him in the game. Really did nothing for nobody. Patrick Mahomes on the other side for John, got him over 30 points, 24 points for Aaron Jones, 0.9 Amon-Ra St. Brown hit his noggin, got out of the game, concussion protocols, man, and then Pierce 13.7. So everybody kind of be wary of that during this course of this year, as we've seen with Tua Tagovailoa. This is going to be a thing. If people get up and look any kind of weird way, they're going to be taken out of the game. So I think this is really going to impact and hamper some of the action going forward. Gobblers. This is Gabe's 5th, 6th name change of the season. I think every week he's changing it to something else. He gobbled up a loss right there. 64.82 points, falling to 50 pinball with 92.6. Gabe, negative 0.48 points from Jared Goff. Kenyon Drake, 0.5 points. I mean, these are almost worse than goose eggs because they were there. They were part of the game. They just didn't do anything. Derrick Henry, 19.3. And then more with the Carolina Panthers, 16.10. That's really all there is to speak of over there with Gabe. Geno Smith putting up over 12 points there for Quay. Clyde Edwards-Helaire not really doing much, not even breaking 10. You got Etienne with the Jacksonville, or Etini. I don't know his name, but the dude is balling right now for Jacksonville. 21.4 points. And then, Devontae Adams, 13.5. Not much there, but congratulations, Quay. MCDC kneecap biters taking the W over here, 121.6 over 93.6. That was put up there by our former champion or current champion, however you want to look at it. Season's almost halfway over with. Paul Nips. Touchdown there. Let me see. Kyler Murray, 16.6 points. Barkley, 19.5 points. And then, Christian Kirk, 13.6 points. Nothing really bad there except for Metcalf hurting his leg and not really making it out into anything else because it was really early in the game, leaving him with 1.7 points, kind of leaving him a little high and dry there. Gus Edwards getting 18.6 points over there for Flynn. Brees Hall, who is now gone, so sad to see. Dude was doing really well for a rookie, 16.2 points. And then Jamar Chase putting up that 34 points over there for Mr. Flynn. And a recap of the game of the week. Touch of downs going against Dungan and Dragon Tales. Dungan and Dragon Tales 91.62 points, falling to touch of downs 151.44. Jimmy Garoppolo put up 18.32 points for me. Kenneth Walker III, K9, 35.8 points, 74-yard touchdown run, busted off in that game. Awesome job. 26.9 points by Juju Smith-Schuster. He can get on TikTok all he wants, man. Those are some great numbers. Thank God they were on my team this week, and got that dub. Over there, we got Herbert, 16.62 points for Brett. Benjamin, then he picked up last minute, 21.3 points for the Arizona Cardinals, and then 14 points by Mike Evans. Everybody else kind of didn't put up much. They didn't get over 10 points. And so then Brett fell to 12th place, but we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, we're going to take a look at some of the accolades for the week. All right, we got our Smash team, the unreal combination of Joe Burrow and Raheem Mostert, putting up over 67 points for Vic's Smash team. Now, highest scoring bench, we had Tyrod Taylor sitting over there, 32.5 for Flynn. Dr. Football having the poor coaching decision. He left 54 points on his bench that could have maybe turned the tide for him in his game. Smash, top player, Joe Burrow. We mentioned that earlier, 47.24 points. And then above and beyond, yours truly, touch of downs, 56.36 points above my projection. Hallelujah, and thank God for that. All right, yeah, I am no longer in 12th place. I am sitting at 11th. Brett English, enjoy it. I kept it warm. It's cozy. It's a wonderful hole. You'll love it. Gabe is sitting there at 10th place. We have Paul Nips at 9th. We have Brett Talley sitting there at 8th. Quay is at 7th. And then going into the winners bracket, we have John at 6th. We have Flynn in 5th place. Alex is in 4th. Christian is in 3rd. We still have Vic in 2nd place. And Mike Grace is still sitting atop of the board, but now he at least has a mark in the boss spot. If you look at his points, 918 points. Closest person to him is Christian with 906. The rest of us are far gone. We're just farting in the wind. We're playing checkers, and these guys are playing 4D chess right now. So we got to get our crap together and start catching up to these folks because the playoffs are almost here. All right. Now, with that being said, let's look at our projections for week 8. All right. So if we take a look at week 8, left shoulder, right shoulder, projected points. Right now we have Devontae List going against the attempted murder victims. Christian is currently projected 111.83 going against 88.5. John, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to sandbag your numbers so that way you can get that above and beyond award for next week. Not going to happen. All right, we have the MCDC Kneecap Biters going against the Gobblers, 102.03 projected against 100.36. Very close game projections here. Let's hope Gabe does not shit the bed again. All right, Smash going against 50 Pinball, 103.87 to 104.84. Another very tight game. Might call this one game of the week because if Vic loses, he could very possibly drop down out of second place. And let's see if Quay can pull it off or Vic is just going to smash. Now, Captain Winky's going against Dr. Football. Dr. Football is currently projected 100.77 points against Captain Winky's 91.12. Let's see if we can get lightning in a bottle and make something happen here, Brett. All right, touchdown there going against the Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales not looking good, 73.03. Let's check our lineups, check the waivers, and see what we can do to get that projection up, or hopefully your team just goes off. And let me see, Paul is projected 105.28, and then yours truly, Touch of Down, is projected 104.5, going against Kamar's Fight Club, 101.36. Yes, I did trade him Kelsey. No, Kelsey is not playing this week. Thank Jesus for a bye week. Let's see what happens and if I can go for win number 3. All right. Now, since we've gone through all that goodness, let's go ahead and just wrap this up. we do have a Thursday night football game coming on tomorrow night. We have the Baltimore Ravens going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And on Monday, not only is it Monday Night Football, it is also Halloween. So stay safe out there. Don't take candy from strangers. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Drink your milk. Follow the house rules. That's right.